There's this song called Romantic Homicide. Okay, I don't know if you heard of the
Yes,
song,
I have.
but there's a song that was going viral on TikTok. And this song goes like this. In the back of my mind, I killed you. And I didn't regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true. I hate you. So this song was made by a singer named David.
Mm-hmm.
And this was released in 2022, and that was the start of his career.
That
Now,
song started his career?
well, yes, technically, yes.
Oh, okay, because it went viral on TikTok.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So now, fast forward to this year, September 8th, 2025.
Yeah.
Celeste Rivas Hernandez body was found in a trunk of a Tesla car in a tow yard after the tow yard workers smelled an odd odor from the car. And that car was owned by David, which the singer of Romantic Homicide. It kind of resembles the song a little bit. I don't know if you noticed that. But he said, in the back of my mind, I killed you. And I didn't regret it. It's not confirmed, but the fact that it was his car that Celeste was found in, and now people are wondering, was it David that was David planning this whole entire time? Or did someone frame him to make it seem like he was the one that murdered Celeste and put her in his car?
I think I know the answer. Let's get to it.
Viewer and listener discretion is advised. This episode contains discussion of sensitive topics that may be distressing for some audiences. Please take care while listening, and if these topics are triggering for you, we encourage you to prioritize your well-being.
Welcome to Tea
And E with the T.
I'm your host, Teresa.
I'm your co-host, Edwin.
And today we're going to talk about the story of Celeste and how she was found in the singer David's car. Let's go back in time. We're going to go back in time to Fortnite.
Fortnite?
Yes.
Like the game?
Yes.
Okay.
So, why you laugh?
Because it's so odd. It threw me off.
It fits in. It fits to the story, and
Okay.
you'll see why. But basically, Fortnite, it started in 2017, right? And so the game Fortnite, it became this big game that
Platform.
everybody played it. You know, it was free on PlayStation, and everyone jumped on it immediately, right? So during the time of 2017 to 2022, David actually played Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, there was a lot of streamers. So there was a lot of people on Twitch. There was a lot of people on YouTube streaming. And David kind of jumped on to that.
The bandwagon.
Yes. And so at that time, he wanted to become a, He wanted to become a streamer. He wanted to become a gamer. And he kind of looked up to all the streamers. Yes, basically. So he was like one of the biggest ones. But yes, so that's what he wanted to do at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2017 to 2022 is when he played Fortnite.
Mm.
And
I wonder if he had
really
money.
good.
Because it's usually people that have money that do stuff like that.
What do you mean?
Like just game for a living.
No, it was like a little hobby.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like...
Because you have to have cameras and the computer and all that stuff.
Well, it was his computer. So he used it on his computer. Obviously, he wasn't like... I mean, he wasn't big.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could just invest the money that you get from working into it. You know what
I mean, but you got to keep in mind, in 2017, 2022, I don't know if you know how old he is, and I guess I should have mentioned it, but right now, at this moment, he's 20. So at that time, he's 14, 16, around there, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how to do math. I hope that was right. But basically,
he's young.
He was really young. So he was still in high school. Basically, he was still in high school. And at that time, he was homeschooled. So he... that was his hobby. He really liked to game, and that was his thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so he wanted to jump into it. So he started basically posting videos on YouTube of him, basically compilations or what is it called?
Competitions?
No, compilations. Like, no, what are they called? Like when you put a bunch of like videos together?
Collaboration?
No. I think
know.
it's compilations. I hope
Okay.
I'm right. But basically, he put like his videos of his winning games or like winning moments or like his good moments or whatever onto YouTube. At the time that he was playing, when he posted the first video on YouTube, he got about 200 views, his first video. So it did pretty well, right? But once after that, got at most 60 views. So he wasn't getting that many views. And then after a while, people started, I guess telling each other, oh, this is what kind of gets you up there. So the thing was, he was told from his friends or from people online to use really big songs, like really popular songs on
In the
his
background.
videos. Yes.
Okay.
So that's what he did. He decided to do that. And for a while, when he started posting his videos, he started getting thousands of views. Literally, it happened overnight.
Yeah.
And he started getting paid. So he started getting money out of it. And YouTube wasn't, you know how YouTube has that copyrighted thing? So YouTube wasn't copywriting his videos at that time. So he wasn't getting, I guess, quote unquote, caught.
Yeah.
So he kept doing it. And then one day he started getting that copyrighted
the notification.
message, yes, on his videos. And so he was not getting paid. And he went to his mom one day and he complained to her and was like, Mom, like, I cannot like post any videos. Now I'm getting copyrighted for all my songs. Because if I don't post a song, the popular songs, it's not going to get thousands of views. Yeah. So she's like, make your own music. Like, get out of my face. Just make your own music. Like, she was on the phone or something, and she was just like, make your own music.
Knocked him off, but bing.
Yes, literally. He was like, oh, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
So immediately, he went to working. He got on Google, looked up how to make music, and downloaded an app that's called, I think it was called Band. Oh, shoot, I didn't even write it down. But it was something that said band.
It made music.
Basically, he used that app to make music. And he went on YouTube and found a, what's it called? A type beat. It's basically like instrumental.
Yeah.
And he used that. He downloaded it onto his phone. So he downloaded it from his computer onto his phone, put it on the app, and used it as the background music, right? And then he like started writing lyrics or started freestyling because the first song that he did was a freestyle. And as soon as he did that, he put it all together, and he also recorded it in his sister's closet. So that was like his studio.
It was like a startup for real.
Yes. So that was like his studio because in the closet it had like that the clothes kind of made it. What's the word?
So you don't echo.
Yeah. So he made the song, and he ended up posting it on SoundCloud. And when he posted it on SoundCloud, immediately people started downloading the song and listening to it and other stuff. So
you think it was from the video that he posted?
So he didn't post the video yet.
Oh, he just posted the song.
He just posted the song on SoundCloud.
Just like that?
Yes.
New profile?
Yes. Well, I don't know if it's new profile, but
I bet
he
it
did
was.
state. Well, I'm pretty sure because he did state that he's never made music before. That was his first time. And so he, he posted it on SoundCloud, and immediately got so many views. I mean, plays.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh shoot! Like this is crazy."
Yeah.
Obviously, it wasn't anything.
I'm a superstar.
Yeah, it obviously wasn't anything like.
Crazy.
But it was something for somebody like that just started. I mean,
yeah, people like it.
Yeah,
people like it.
So after that, he started making more music, and he made his second song, which is called "You and I." And this song also, well, now it has 94 million streams.
Oh, no,
Now it does. I don't know how much.
Take me out to dinner.
I don't know, because I don't know if it's gone up, but pretty much it's gone up from the time that he stated this, because I was watching a video and he was doing an interview and he was talking about this moment, and he said 94 million views, and I'm pretty sure it
from that
has
moment
more.
to now has probably a lot more.
So he also put that song in his compilation of the video on YouTube, and that one did amazing. So as soon as he started posting his videos, it started going big. But his music, he started posting it on SoundCloud for them to use as well. So for any like
other
streamers,
people started using his.
So other people started using his music.
Smart guy.
And he did it for free. So
you see that free stuff, it works.
I mean, yeah, but like I guess he never thought like, oh, I'm gonna do this as a living, because he never thought like, oh, I'm gonna make music as a living. He was like, my game.
That's awesome.
He was more focused on gaming itself, and he wanted to do gaming. So he was like, anything to put my videos out, because he was just thinking more about being a gamer.
Yeah.
And so never did he think that his music was gonna
kick off.
Kick off.
He wanted his games to kick off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
that's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. So he started noticing that. And then he went on TikTok. Mm-hmm. Now, when he went on TikTok, he started doing kind of covers, like song covers, but with the Alvin and Chipmunks voice. Do you know the Alvin and Chipmunks voice? Yeah. He started doing covers of that.
Covers of real music?
Of songs, yeah. Just a real
with
songs.
the Alvin and Chipmunks
with his
audio. Yeah.
With the
cover, or what is it called? Filter?
It's like an effect.
Okay.
Like a voice effect. And he posted those, and those did really well.
Really? On TikTok?
I don't know how or why people
What year is this now? Like 2000s?
Well, this is probably like
2020s?
Well, this is during the time of 2021, 2022.
TikTok was going viral type.
I think it was 2022. Yes, 2022 is when he made his first song.
Yeah.
So it was 2022 when he went on TikTok. It was like towards the end of 2022.
Yeah. So that was kind of, it bloomed already. TikTok bloomed in like 19, right?
Like in 2020 during COVID.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
semi-early.
What?
Semi-early, 2022.
I said at the end of 2022.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. When Meraki was started.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So, yes. So he started posting those things on TikTok, and they started going big. And like I said, I don't know how or why. Like, should I do that? Like, what the heck?
Yes, you should.
But I think it's because of how beautiful his voice is.
Yeah.
He has a really...
Yeah, people with beautiful voices should make music.
Oh my God. No. We're not going to start that. But I think it's because he had a beautiful voice. I think that's why he started posting those, or he started getting a lot of views.
Was he shy, videos. Do you know?
No, he was not shy. He was more confident.
Okay.
Than other people. Anyways, let's continue. So yeah. And he did that for a while. He did it for a while, and he started saying that he was getting a lot of views. So then he started doing his own songs. So he started doing, like, I guess, quote-unquote covers of his own songs with the Alvin and Chipmunk voice. So that's what he was known for on TikTok. So on YouTube, he was known for, like, his gaming. On SoundCloud, he was known for his music. And on TikTok, he was known for his Alvin and Chipmunk voice.
That's so cool. You know, in business, that's so big. Really? You know, there's a whole concept. It's called mapping. Mm-hmm. I don't want to get into it because you guys aren't listening for business. But it's cool. It's like everything feeds each other.
Yeah. And the thing is that the cool part is that he didn't even know he was doing that. He just was doing it.
Coincidentally.
He was a kid. He was 17 years old.
While Disney, Apple, and freaking all these other companies
thinking so hard.
Yeah, they actually conspired all that stuff.
But yeah, so that's what he was doing. And in 3 different platforms, he was 3 different people. So what's it called? So yeah, so when those Alvin and Chipmunks, voices started coming out, he started getting like 500,000 followers.
followers
on TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, he kept growing and growing and growing. And then he started doing covers of his own songs. And those covers, people would be like, wait a minute, what is that song? Like, release it. And then he'd be like, okay, well, I'll release it if I get this many likes or whatever, or this many reposts. So the next day he would release it. And it would skyrocket. It was like big on TikTok. So the first song that went viral was Romantic Homicide.
Oh, is the one
so that's that song that I was telling you.
2022?
That was in 2022. So that one became huge. But we're going to talk about that a little bit later. After that, he became huge on TikTok. He went viral. And then once that happened, he started getting calls from record labels. Saying like, can you sign with me? Can you sign with me? Can you sign with me? Right? So he told his parents, and his parents didn't know any of this. Didn't know. They just knew like the mom said, go make your own music, but she never thought that this would go this far, right?
Yeah.
And so he told them one day, he was like, so these record labels are calling me. And then they were like, oh, that's scam. Like, don't listen to that. You know how it is on the internet, like all that stuff, right? And then one day they go to California and they're like, oh, this is not a scam. This is real life. And he signed with the record label.
Yeah.
He ended up signing with Interscope Records in September of 2022.
Interscope sent us $20.
And this record label has Billie Eilish in it. So he got into a record...
200.
So he got into a record label that was huge. Huge. Billie Eilish is huge, right? Yeah. All right. So that was at the age of 17 when he started making music. And he started going big. Okay. Now we're going to go into how he met Celeste. Okay.
That was his story.
So that's basically his story and how he started with his music and he became an artist. Now, Celeste they basically state that Celeste, he met her when she was 11 years old. When she was 11 years old, he was about 16 years old. Okay? I believe that's right. He was 5 years older than her. I know that, right?
Okay.
So he was about 16 years old.
It's kind of weird.
And, yeah. And when they met, they allegedly met on Discord, right? I mean, allegedly, they met at 11. Some people say, like, 10 years old when she was 10 or when she's 11. There's a lot of, like, back and forth. Some people say 10, 11. Some people say 12, right? But from what I found, most of them said that she was 11 years old when they met. And they met allegedly the first time on Discord chat. So there is this like chat or this like little part that is going around that people keep talking about. And basically in the chat, it's David. And he has all his followers. And at this time, this is when David was going viral. So this is when David was big. And people were now like getting on Discord with him, and he was having like a Discord chat with all his like followers and all this stuff, and he was talking to them and just chatting with them, whatever, like because he was a gamer. So at that time, Discord was really popular in the gaming industry.
Yeah.
So Celeste was in this chat specifically, and there was one moment where David stated, Celeste in here in the chat, right? And then Celeste responds and says, hi, David Bark, which his name is David. It's making fun of his name. So, but anyways, that's Celeste replying to David.
Yeah.
Right? And so it seems like at that moment, they kind of already talked to each other before because like, why would he ask for Celeste if he didn't know who Celeste was?
And why would Celeste play around with his name if she didn't know him?
Exactly. So it seemed like they have talked before. Now, they had been going back and forth on the chat for a while. And even like they even chatted on their own. But messages, we only know the messages where like they were in the group chat itself, right? There's another message where it states, "This is Celeste. Celeste, my parents are so effing annoying. They won't let me go to see you perform." Now, David, yeah, so you know how David's starting to, get big? This was around the end of 2022.
Okay.
So this is when he was getting huge.
Yeah.
And he was already doing, I guess, like little shows, seems like.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Don't worry, I'll fix it." That's what David stated. So I don't know what that meant, but this was before.
Over here thinking he might have power. Well, he low-key kind of does, right?
I mean, he has a 11-year-old following him. So.
Well, she's not 11 anymore.
At that time, she was 11.
At 2022?
Yes, in 2025, she was 15. When she was found, she had just, well, I'll explain it. But anyways, this year, she would have been 15 years old.
Dang. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
So in 2022, how old would she be? 11. She would have been turning 12.
3 years younger, yeah. 4 years.
She would have been turning 12.
Because we're about to be in 26.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. So at that time, she was really young. And this message was before the message of Celeste, are you in here? Right? So, like I said, they should have already known each other. I don't know how. But there's some sort of relationship between them, as you can see, and it seems very odd. It seems like they're very close to each other. They could be friends. I don't know, Mm-hmm. But it's like, why would a 17-year-old or 16-year-old be talking to an 11-year-old?
And this boy famous. Why does he want to be with that 11-year-old? It's an 11-year-old. How old is he at that time? 16, right?
Like 16.
That's weird.
I don't know exactly why. He was like 16, 17, but I don't know exactly why. What did he find, like, about her that he just wanted to continue talking to her? I'm not sure, right?
Yeah.
But let's continue. And just to keep in mind, she lives in California. He lived at that time in Texas. And then when she passed, he was now living in California. But it's like, it's two different worlds. I don't know. I don't know the situation. But that's all. From what we know, this is all we know, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is all we know. That's what I meant to say. So, like I said, this seems like a sort of relationship between them. And then on September 7th of 2022, this is when Romantic Homicide music video comes out. Mm-hmm. Now, September 7th is her birthday. And he released the song on her birthday. Now, this kind of comes up more often.
I mean, the song is about her.
How do you know?
Oh, well, yeah, you don't know. Right now, all I know is that this is the only girl he's talking to.
There's actually multiple. But there's a resemblance. In the music video, the girl that is in the music video looks like her. And this comes up in a lot of music videos that he comes out with. Mm-hmm. So Celeste, how she looks like, and I didn't put a picture here because I forgot. But anyways, Celeste has curly hair. This is Celeste. Mm-hmm. This is the girl. Obviously, it's not a like copy and paste, but she has curly hair. And this is not odd. I'm not bringing this up for no reason, because it comes up in every music video that he comes out with.
But there's curly hair girls?
Yes. So
it is California though.
I'll tell you. I'll show you the other ones, and you see why it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
So,
keep pushing it though.
That's why I said
at least that one.
Yes. Yeah. So, but it's still, Romantic Homicide is released on her birthday.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
And this is something that occurs often, just as much as a girl that has curly hair occurs often in every music video. But anyways, in the music video, this girl is found, basically she's dead in a bed and she's all full of blood. And in the song, obviously, if you remember in the beginning, in the intro, it states that he killed her, right? So if you don't remember the lyrics, it states, "In the back of my mind, I killed you, and I didn't regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true, I hate you." So it did not age well, this song, okay? Because it sounds too similar. You know, a lot of people had comment on TikTok. They're very cruel, and it's just, they kind of take it too far. But in the song, they recreated it, and they started saying, "In the back of my car, I killed Celeste, and I didn't even regret it." So that's what people started changing the lyrics and making it seem like that's what he was confessing to her death, right? Wow. But this song came out in 2022. She wasn't found deceased until 2025, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, how can he plan all of this? Like, I don't know. It's just, to me, it's like, I don't think he planned it, but it's just, I think that this song just aged very badly, you know? But anyways, like I said, this becomes a pattern with the date when he releases the songs and the actors that are in the video. So
he releases the songs on that same day?
A lot of them come out around the same day. And a lot of people were posting, and this was on TikTok, a lot of people were posting that a lot of the songs were coming out on September 7th, which is her birthday, right? Mm-hmm. But September 7th, they weren't released on September 7th, they were released on September 8th. Mm-hmm. And there was about 4 of them that was released on September 8th. And I'm about to get to that. But September 8th is the date that she was found dead. The date that they found her body. September 8th. And September 7th is her birthday. So September 8th, I mean, it falls, like, it's right after her birthday. So that's why I guess a lot of people would be like, oh, it's her birthday. But it's actually September 7th, her birthday. And September 8th, he released like 4 songs on that date specifically. And it was all on September 8th, 2023. We'll get to it. But anyways, that's that song. On November 23rd of 2022, the music video of Here With Me comes out, right? The girl also resembles Celeste. And this is the girl. Okay? And this is when people started thinking, okay, well, this is kind of weird. Why do you have another curly hair girl that kind of looks like Celeste, right? And so, continue on. The song states, "And if it's right, I don't care how long it takes. As long as I'm with you, I got a smile on my face. Save your tears, it'll be okay. All I know is you're here with me." So the song, people are kind of thinking like, okay, well, he's probably insinuating the fact that he wanted to wait until she was 18 to announce that they were dating, because he could not state if they were dating, but it came out like, it was confirmed by like the brother and by the mom was saying like, oh yeah, he was dating like this guy named David, and he will pick her up in this Tesla and all this stuff, right? But anyways, he basically was waiting for her to turn 18, for him to be able to publicly announce it. Yeah. So that's what people were saying. Time. Yeah. That's what people were saying, that he was insinuating in that, like what he was trying to insinuate in that song, right? Yeah. The next song comes out, and this one's called Sleep Well, and this was on April 13th, 2025. and it's called, in 2023. And this one's also looks like Celeste. Mm-hmm. She has curly hair. And I don't know if you can tell in this picture, but it was very, very...
You don't have to. Okay. I'm starting to see it.
It's just kind of odd that he would have like curly hair girls that look like Celeste in most of his music videos.
So it's like he's obsessed.
Like he couldn't pick a blonde one, or he couldn't pick like a straight haired one, or he couldn't pick like a, I don't know, some sort of, difference. Basically he has a type.
If he even picked them.
I'm pretty sure he has control over the people that he has in this music video. Because he
has a say, he doesn't have control.
So then why would it all be the same people if he didn't have the say?
Because maybe he has a say. He has a say, yes, but he doesn't have control over it. Okay. He's not the one investing the money.
Okay, if he did have a say, then he had a say of who is going to be in the music video.
He's like, hey, I want a curly hair girl. Mm-hmm. No matter who, curly hair.
So yeah. So that was a little bit weird.
Curls are a big thing, though.
But I rarely, to be honest, when I see music videos, I don't really see them with curly hair.
Depends on what kind of music videos.
Maybe I just don't pay attention to that.
He's like the younger generation audios and stuff like that.
But it's still odd. It's very odd.
It is odd. It's very odd. It's very odd. And it's California. You got to keep in mind it's California. There's probably a lot of curly hair girls in California.
Why do you say that?
What do you mean? There's Hispanics. A lot of Hispanics in California.
I don't have curly hair. I'm not Hispanic.
Girl, you know what I mean.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Yeah, no, but curly hair.
I want
Hispanics
her curly hair.
Usually.
Most.
No, not most. I don't even know. But when I see my mom has curly hair, and she is Hispanic.
But your mom doesn't have black hair.
What?
I'm saying it's odd. It's something weird. It's like she has literally the same color hair, same type of hair.
On. Yes.
Same colored skin.
And those are the only 3 music videos?
No, there's more. But I didn't want to clip every single one because
majority of them
has a curly haired girl with the same color skin. Literally. I did not do all of them, but yes. It continues. It's like a repetition. It happens. It's like an ongoing thing. Mm-hmm. So yeah. So it's odd. It's weird.
Okay.
But anyways, we're going to get into his homeschooled. The reason why I wanted to bring up the fact that he is homeschooled is because that plays a big part in your social skills.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. And he wasn't homeschooled for very long. He was only homeschooled for the time that he went to high school. So for 4 years. Mm-hmm. But he went from a public school to now homeschooled, right? And when he was being homeschooled, he realized that when he was homeschooled, when he started becoming homeschooled, he realized that he didn't have any friends. He was like, oh shoot, I thought I had friends in middle school. And now that I'm homeschooled, I don't have any. Nobody reached out to me to be like, hey, let's go hang out, or hey, where are you, or stuff like that. He said nobody did. He said, so all I did was basically, I was isolated. I was by myself. And I just did my thing. I always had my headphones in and all this stuff. I was just listening to music. So he started becoming very isolated, right? And that plays a big part because your personality starts changing, right? Your personality starts changing, and there's just a lot of things different in your brain, in your mentally, right?
Especially the development of someone's brain like that. We're social beings.
Yeah. He did state that when he was gaming, he would do the chats on Discord and stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. And he would just say some dumb stuff that would get him in trouble. But it was because, he's isolated. He doesn't know how to communicate with people. So now he wants to try to fit in.
Socially awkward? He's purposely trying to
He's trying to fit in. He's trying to fit in. So he's being the mean guy, Mm-hmm. He's being the mean guy. He's over here calling people names and stuff like that. And it got him in trouble at times. And that was the things that would happen mostly with him. And so another thing is that he never went to concerts. He's never experienced a concert. His first concert was his own concert. And that was another thing, is like he didn't know how to, I guess, from what it seemed like and from what he was talking about, it didn't seem like he knew how to be not perform, but be in social settings like that, you know? And so once somebody is in that type of social settings, it starts changing you. It starts making you different, because you went from what he says, not having friends, to now having a bunch of fans, to having people wanting to talk to you, to wanting to be with you, or whatever, right? So it becomes different, and it changes someone. So now I'm going to go back to his music. I just wanted to bring that up briefly, because he was homeschooled, and that could play a part in possibly what happened, to, if he was, because we don't know, it's not confirmed, if he's the one that, did that to Celeste, but we could kind of see his perspective on things. Not saying that it would, what is it called? Excuse anything, but still, it's something to play a part.
It's not an excuse, it's a why.
Yeah, it's like a why.
It's a why. Yeah. It's an explanation.
Yeah. So back to his music. He kept releasing music on YouTube, right? And so there was a song called Notes from a Wrist. And it seemed like the point of view of Celeste. So a lot of his songs kind of, from what people are assuming, because we're not 100% sure, we can only assume, that it resembled Celeste. Celeste, and then I'll explain the song in a bit, but Celeste was a person that supposedly, she would run away a lot from her house, from her home. Wow. Supposedly there was a lot of problems that she had at her home, but we don't know too much information about that, right? We just know that she would run away a lot from her home. And so Celeste, I'm pretty sure at a very young age, she probably wanted to run away, but then at times she was scared, because she was a kid. Yeah. Right?
11-year-old running away.
Well, at the time that she started 12, running away, from 13. What we know, was like around 13, 14 years old. Right? Okay. But still young. That's a very, very young age to be running away. And you can't even work. You can't, try to provide for yourself. You can't do any of that. So you have to go to somebody that actually can work, can provide for you, and has a home, right? And can drive her around, because she can't drive either. Yeah. But anyways, so back to the song. So Notes from a Wrist, people think that it's a point of view of Celeste. And the reason why is because of this. Run away from home again. I'm carving these notes into bloody arms, alone with my soul impaled. Run away from your loving arms. Why am I so afraid? I don't care, I'm not coming home. Why am I crying if this is what I wanted all along? But they don't wanna. They take advantage of the lonely ones. Washing my hands in this bloody water. I miss the way I thought it was. You, me, against the world. And now the world is just against me. So the first part seems like it's the POV of Celeste, right? The second part, I don't know if you picked it up, but to me when I was reading it sounded like it didn't age well. Yeah, right?
It sounded weird.
Yeah. So I'm gonna read it again. I
don't know. These little kids can't be listening to this kind of music.
What do you mean?
It's talking about my bloody hands.
And he was very obsessed with that. He was very obsessed with death, with that type of
like kids
war.
Nowadays, they're obsessed with that stuff. It's not good.
Yeah, and what's crazy is that he, in the Discord chat, there was a part where he came out and he stated, I really like watching gore. Gore.
Oh, that's like the
You know what gore is?
Like the very ugly, bloody stuff, yes. Right?
Yes.
I love watching gore.
He said that he would like watching gore.
Serial killer.
And people were like
That's
what
kind
the
of
heck?
weird.
Like, yeah. And people were like, oh, they were just bringing up like the gore, and then he put in the chat as well, gore over porn, right? And it would just be the weirdest
A
thing.
young testosterone-filled kid saying that.
Yes.
That's definitely serial killer vibes.
And then he would
A
state,
celebrity serial killer. There we go. That's
well, we don't know
that's
yet.
the
It's
title.
not confirmed.
Allegedly.
It's not confirmed. Yes. But no, he would say things like that in the chat. And he stated that he watched this one. He said it got really bad to the point where like he would watch it constantly. And he watched this guy get beheaded. He would just watch videos like that. Like that was his thing. And that came out in his music and his videos. And even his concerts. He would come out with like caskets and stuff like that. Like he was just like obsessed with like death, it seemed like, right?
That's not emo, is it?
I don't know what would be the definition of emo, but it just seemed very dark, I guess you can put it.
Diablo.
It was very, very dark. But that was his thing, right? Which was not a good thing.
Worldly people.
But like I said, the second part didn't age well. And I'm going to read it again. They take advantage of the lonely ones, washing my hands in this bloody water. I miss the way that I thought it was. You, me against the world. And now the world is just against me. So it kind of sounds like what happened, today, what happened with Celeste, because it was them too, and then now it's just him, and now they're against him,
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't age very well. But
yeah, I get where you're coming from.
So another song comes out, and this one is released on the death. This song is released on the day that they found Celeste's body.
Wow.
Not 2025, but 2023. So on September 8th,
body?
So her body was found on September 8th, 2025. This song was released on September 8th, 2023. And there are 4 more other songs that are released on September 8th, 2023. Or 3 other songs, right? It's just odd. It's odd, but it's also the day after.
That one's pushing it, because it's like the day she's found, it couldn't be the same day she was killed,
No, I know that it wasn't. I know that it's not the day that she was killed, but it's just odd the fact that,
What a coincidence.
That the fact that she was found on September 8th and those 4 songs are released on September 8th, right? But I think what people were more focused on is the fact that it is, they were posted on the day after her birthday, which is her birthday is September 7th, which a lot of people were mistaking and thinking that he posted these songs. Mistaking that he posted these songs on September 7th, but it was actually September 8th, because when I looked at the videos on YouTube on his own account, it says September 8th, right? But anyways, so this song is called Hallowed Prayers, and this was released on September 8th, 2023. And another song called Rehab that was released on September 8th, 2023, the same day. And this one, it ends with the girl. It ends with him killing the girl in the music video once again. So this one's like kind of more of anime type of music video, but it shows him basically normal, and then his alter ego, which the alter ego is the guy that kills the girl at the end, and he like chops her arm and and stabs her, right? Now, if you know the story of how Celeste was found, she was found obviously like decomposed, but also not all her pieces was where the car was, in the trunk. So that music video did not also age well as well. Yeah. So this song.
What? Superstar serial killer allegedly. Wow.
Yeah.
The world is getting crazy.
Yeah. And this song, in the song, the lyrics go, I'm on a different level again. She fell in love with the devil again. I gotta get her out of here. I don't feel this way anymore. For the girl that I used to know. Right? So a lot of his songs was very sad. Was very this, very
That's
kind of
not good.
gory in a way. And
Do you know
a lot
kids
of breakups.
listen to this? Kids listen to this
Yes.
music, right?
Yes.
How in the world is this? This should be illegal.
It's not. It's not, but yeah, this was very popular. I mean, a lot of kids would listen to this. I mean, like I said, on TikTok. And mostly people on TikTok are usually
This is like
very
freaking
young.
This is like an attack on the our youth.
Mm-hmm.
Literally an attack on our youth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this is the stuff that's becoming popular.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
Like,
and his type of music was very like rock like. It was very like dark. But that was the thing. I mean, that's what got popular.
why are people gravitating towards things like that?
I think it mostly, I don't know, because sometimes, to be honest, I'm the type of person, I'm the one that doesn't listen to the words most of the time. I usually listen to the voices, like the way they sound in the music, and then the beats. Mm-hmm. That's me. I can't speak for other people, but that's me, right? If I'm focusing on the song, I'm like, oh shoot, that's what they were saying, and I'm over here singing it, but I don't realize it because I'm just like, I'm listening to their voice and I'm listening to their beat.
It goes well together.
Yeah.
It's like an instrument, which is the voice with the instruments.
Yeah.
And it's just a symphony.
Exactly. So I never really listened to the lyrics. So maybe that's what it is. A lot of people, because I don't know if you've noticed, but songs that you used to listen to back in the days, you're like, oh my God, this is so good. This is such a banger. And then later on, you listen to it again and you're like, oh shoot, that's what it was saying. Like I was singing that song as a kid.
Yeah, that's bad because
that happens.
It gets uploaded to your subconscious.
Yeah.
And now it's normalized. All the things that you're saying, speaking, or you're singing or whatever, they get registered as something from your subconscious. Mm. Now, whenever you do it, you're like, oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Like did you see how people were acting with the Charlie Kirk thing? Not to bring politics stuff into it, but people were literally like, oh, it's okay. He should have died. He deserved it.
Yeah.
It's a death.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just.
So like you see this kind of death stuff.
Yeah.
Now people are like, oh, it's okay. It's a normal thing.
It's normal. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, they're just like they're not. They're
decensored.
Yeah, they're not like, what is it called?
People are not sympathetic.
Not even that. It's more so of like they're not even like acknowledging that that's something bad. Yes. You know? Mm-mm. It's because it became such a norm. And so yeah. More songs came out on September 8th of 2023 on the same day. This song called Poetic Vulgarity? Mm-hmm. Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
I think so. And then another song. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then another song called Once More. Sorry. Also on the same day, September 8th, 2023. Now, there are other songs, and I'm bringing up his songs because a lot of his lyrics are really weird, and it, like I said, it resembles, or it kind of like makes it seem like he's talking about Celeste. A lot of people bring up, right? Mm-hmm. And so this next song is called My House Is Not a Home. Now, this one is kind of crazy. And I'm not going to lie, when I was listening to his songs, and I'm going to be honest with you, they were really good. And I'm like, a really good artist, if he did do that, he just ruined his career because he was a really good artist. He was really good with his music. And I would be listening to it. But I'm like, dang, I can't even listen to it anymore. Because we just don't know, you know? Mm-hmm. But anyways, this song, people were looking back And it was like making sense. And you'll see why. So in this song, it states, tell my mother sorry. Tell my father the same. Tell my sister that her brother might as well have gone insane. So this is somebody, well, I was in the actual music video that came out, right? I was looking at the comments, and this was somebody commented. He commented the lyrics, right? And then he goes, bro, what? This makes sense now. So it's weird. Like, it didn't age very well.
It's like a sorry to their parents, like for after when he gets caught.
Yes. So this was released in 2023, you know? And so...
Wait, so...
What?
But she couldn't have been dead for
no,
that long.
She wasn't. But he was saying in the song, that's how he was portraying it. Like, if he did something bad, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't himself anymore. Like, that Hollywood was changing him. It was like that. Because he did mention something in the song, in California, there's nothing, or it's empty or something like that. He's like, is there space in Texas for me? Something like that, you know? And so it made it seem like Hollywood was changing him. And he was like apologizing to his family because he was just going insane. You know, he was not being himself anymore. Now, I don't know what that is exactly, but that's what his song stated.
I mean, it's true because you kind of sell your soul. And what selling your soul means, not like the devil is that. Well, in a way, yes, but not really. It's like you sign this deal with the record label, and then you have to do exactly what that record label tells you to do. Mm-hmm. You have to dress a certain way, like the record label tells you. Mm-hmm. Do the videos the way the record label tells you. Eat what the record label tells you, so you can keep your form. Everything to what the record label tells you. Yeah. You don't decide for yourself anymore. Yeah. You don't have a soul. That's what it means. Yeah. And if it's for evil, you're selling it to the devil. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense as to why people change when they start going into Hollywood and start getting famous and stuff like that.
When you have a producer, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm assuming that's what it is, but it didn't, like I said, and like I'm gonna keep saying, this song did not age well. People are saying it makes sense now, to what happened today.
Now I get what you're saying. It didn't age well. Yeah. It's showing his character, his like who he is.
It's like when you look back at
serial killers past.
Yeah, and you're like, oh shoot, that makes sense. Like, you know, it's like
caught it. Yeah.
Or not even that. It's like it makes sense. Like his mindset was not fully there, and that's what he did. What he did, you know.
Yeah.
So it was like that. But another song. This song states Celeste in the song, so he names her, and this song goes, "Oh Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest. Smell her on my clothes like cigarettes. I hear her voice each time I take a breath. I'm obsessed. Oh Celeste, afraid you'll only love me when undressed. But you look so damn gorgeous in that dress. Missing you so much makes me depressed. But I digress." So it seemed like he was very obsessed with this girl, whoever this Celeste is, right? At this moment, I mean, we know who it is, right? But it seemed like he was obsessed with this girl named Celeste. Mm-hmm. And
this was one of the later songs.
So wasn't this song was
that she fell in love with the devil again.
Huh?
Did she fell in love with the devil again? I'm not sure if I really like this girl.
What about it?
Like, he said that, and now he's saying that.
Yes. So this song was actually not released. Was an unreleased song, right? And this person on a Discord, or was it on a TikTok video? I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. I think it was on a Discord. But anyways, somebody posted and was like, release a song of the missing girl, because at that time she was missing, right? In 2024. And people were saying, or somebody knew, that he wrote a song about Celeste. You see, he was saying, release a song of the missing girl, which is Celeste. And this is the song, right? And so I think, to answer your question, his songs that he was releasing about the whole like devil situation and that song, he wanted to match to the theme of his album or the theme of his concert, right? And the theme was very dark. Was about basically, I guess you can say death, but it was very dark, right? And so this song did not match his theme, so he didn't release it.
Crazy?
But it was about her.
Billie Eilish is about that too.
What?
Death and darkness, evil.
What about it?
And he is like that too. And they're on the same record label.
Billie Eilish is not about death or dark or evil.
Oh, well, something like scary. There you go. Uh-huh. It's scary.
But if you like
dark, you know what I mean?
If you pay attention to his songs, and when he started, he did not start it with the record label. He started writing those music before he got signed with the record label. And then the whole gore situation, he was already infatuated with that.
With that stuff, okay.
Yeah. So I don't think that it has anything.
So he just fit in that specific record label.
Well, we can't say that the record label is specifically for that. But I do think that he was into that type of stuff, that he felt like, okay, this is what I want to do and this is what I want to stick with. Yeah. So he started writing those things. So he was like, okay, well, let me continue on with this theme. That's what he stated, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, so this song was released. I mean, this song, somebody stated that the fact that, to release a song of the missing girl, and stuff like that. So people were bringing it up. So I don't know how they knew that this song was out. Maybe he put it out on SoundCloud and just never put it out in public, or I'm not sure, right? But that's one. Another song.
But it's legit, right?
Yeah.
Like he actually made it, not somebody made it?
No, he made it. He ends up releasing it. And I don't know if he released the song, but I think it's on SoundCloud. I think that's how people know. It was literally a whole bunch of mess that I was getting into. So it's very deep. This next song, okay. This song has a voice in it. They're talking in the song, okay? And this song, when she was found deceased, this went viral because a lot of people are saying that this sounds like her. This sounds like her voice. One, because Celeste was in a live stream with him at one point, and we'll get into it. But she's talking, and so people are like, that sounds exactly like Celeste in the live stream. And also, recently, they just released a footage. Investigators, police, they just released a footage of her getting in a heated argument with her neighbors back, I don't know what year, but they released that footage, right? And it was on a ring camera. Mm-hmm. And she's talking in that ring camera. She sounds exactly like how this girl sounds in the song. Now I'm going to show you it, right? And this is a compilation of all three, okay?
All the way up to the end? It's been a good one. Bye. Bye, guys. Mwah, mwah. Have you ever heard of the invisible strength theory? You gonna let me talk? I ain't gonna let you talk. No, you ain't gonna let me talk. Why you not gonna let me talk? They said I don't love you even when I die. Yes. You tripping? Nah, you tripping. How about you ain't tripping? You gonna let a woman talk? All right, I'm not gonna let your woman talk. But yeah, it's weird, it's strange, it's unpredictable. We met because we were supposed to meet. Okay. And we're connected because we're supposed to be connected. It's kind of like that, It's controversial of kids.
It sounds pretty close to her.
It sounds pretty similar, huh?
Yeah.
It sounds like she has the same, accent, type. She has a certain accent where she, speaks. So I think that this sound. To me, it sounds like her, right? Celeste. Let's talk about Celeste's runaway. So the times that she would run away from her home. So she had ran away multiple times in 2024. She had ran away from home. The first time she ran away on January of 2024. And she was found by police in Hollywood. So they brought her back to her house. On March, she was spotted on surveillance camera from a liquor store that was right there at the corner of where she lived. And you see her running, and you see her turn around the corner and keep running straight, right? And this was around 7 a.m., so 7 in the morning. Mm-hmm. And that was the time that she was supposed to be going to school. But I don't know if the camera picked it up or somebody saw, but she gets picked up from a car. But we don't know exactly what car she gets picked up from or picked up in. The next time was in April of 2024, and this was the last time that she was seen. And her parents ended up having flyers everywhere of a missing girl, and it was missing Celeste. And that was the last time, people saw her. Well, her parents saw her, right? Yeah. So she never came home after that. There was also a teacher that was supposedly the Celeste teacher in middle school, because she's in middle school, that was talking about this, and that was confirming the fact that she ran away.
My classroom.
Wait.
Hold up. That's her in my classroom in front of this poster right here. Okay, hold up. I got another one because I got a picture on TMZ of this other kid exchanging stuff with the rapper who we alleged did this stuff. Hold on a second, because he's also in my classroom.
Wait, how long ago was this?
We all just found out yesterday who it was, but she's been missing since I taught her. So when I taught her, she met this dude on social media. He was a rapper in LA. He came and got her. She ran away from home. She was gone for like a month. The cops found her in Hollywood, brought her back to our school. She came back to our school, kind of told people this story. She disappeared again in May of that year, May of 2024. That's when her friends told me what happened, that it was this rapper, that they were like blackmailing him, all of this stuff. And then I found out yesterday that she's now dead in that rapper's car, cut into pieces. You want to know how they met? I feel like I just said it. Social media. Let me tell you another story.
So the reason why this teacher was explaining this to the student is because he was trying to get the students to understand that getting on social media and meeting people on social media at times can be very dangerous, and that you can't trust everyone that you meet on social media. Mm-hmm. So I believe it had to do with some sort of, or the topic that they were talking about. Yeah. And that's what he was trying to do. So he stated all of this to basically kind of help the other students and not have them follow the same path.
Same footsteps.
Yeah. So that's what he was trying to do. But yeah, so it kind of confirmed, a little bit of it. It's really, really, really sad to see other people talking about it, because then it starts making it more real. Other people knew her and knew what was going on, and it's like kind of scary, But anyways, that was the situation, and that was with the teacher. I'm going to talk about moments when they would post pictures of each other, which is David and Celeste. The times that they would be together, or on live stream, or the times that they would post a picture on Instagram, on TikTok, on whatever, right? So there was this one moment on December 13th of 2023. It seemed like David was with Celeste in this picture, right? And it looks like her, but you cannot see it. But anyways, the mom knew that she had a boyfriend named David, right? And at this time, well, we don't know how many other times she's ran away, but at this time, she hadn't ran away yet, from what we know, right? So it was reported that she ran away in January 2024. This is December 13th, 2023. And she's with David, right?
If that is her.
If that is her, right? So a lot of people were like, hey, who's the girl? And then David replies, you are fed? So, I don't know, but it does look like Celeste.
He's getting defensive.
Yeah. Most of the times that she would be with David, her face would always be covered. Either they would have something over her face, or she would cover her mouth and only have her eyes, shown. But it was most of the time she was covering her face. So it was like hard. It's hard to distinguish if that is her or not. But it was because of the fact that if anybody finds out, he can get in trouble, because then they're going to find out that she is not 18. And this is something that's going to come up later. But a lot of people of his circle said that they met Celeste, the girl that was found deceased. And they stated that they thought that she was 18, 19 years old. Because she would be going to these places without being ID'd, without anything. And so that's what they assumed. But they never once asked her how old she was. She doesn't look like she's 13 or 14, to be honest.
Age is so weird now.
She looks a bit older, no?
Yeah, age is so weird. Like, you got 12-year-olds looking like 20-year-olds. You got 20-year-olds look like 14-year-olds. Yeah. It's crazy. I'm 20, about to be 28, chat. I look young.
No, you look old. You look about 30.
All right.
Sorry. It's the stress. So that's what you be saying. You stress me out. Anyways,
yeah, like right now.
And I look 21.
Hi, baby.
Okay, let me continue. But yes. So yeah, that's what they were thinking. That she was 18, 19 years old. So it's like, I mean, she did look that age, to be honest. But anyways, let's continue. On January 2024, Celeste was on a live stream with David. Now, this definitely looks like Celeste. So she's showing her face, but she has these big glasses. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I mean, you cannot 100% tell, but it's like about, I'm like 80%, 90% sure. Her mom would know, but I mean, I think we don't know that, right?
I media trained you. That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
Really good. Okay, it's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my! Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes. Everything.
So what did she say that was controversial?
What?
What did she say that was controversial?
What do you mean?
Did you not hear what she said?
Raping kids?
Is it controversial to rape kids?
Like there is controversial. Like, there's a debate about if you should or shouldn't.
Yes, but
no, there's no controversy.
No, I know that, but she's a kid.
Mm-hmm.
That possibly had intimate relationships with David.
Yeah, she's living with him. And
so she is insinuating. Is she insinuating that it's controversial that he rapes kids? Or what was she trying to say there? Or maybe she just said it. I don't know. That was just weird that she just brought it up out of the blue. There was no other thing that was being said about that. She just said it out of the blue. And she's a minor, 14-year-old with a 19-year-old. And there was a lot of things back and forth. There was a lot of people that were saying, supposedly there was this girl this now deleted user on Discord that had stated, I think I'm pregnant. And people were thinking, or people that was in the chat stated that was Celeste that stated that. Because they were in the chat before all this happened. And then David had stated, me and deleted user now is expecting a baby. So a lot of people were thinking that she was pregnant when she died. But it's confirmed, and they released something on the news that she was not pregnant during the time that she was found deceased in the biopsy that was done on her. So, and she wasn't pregnant before that. Huh?
Other things were decayed.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess they can find ways to figure out if she was pregnant or not.
So they couldn't confirm it that she wasn't pregnant.
They said that she wasn't pregnant at that time, and she wasn't pregnant any time before. I mean, months before. Like, they didn't find anything in the biopsy. That's what they released out in the news from the investigators. They released that just recently. There's a lot of things that they're holding, but that's all we know. Whatever they're releasing from now on is what we know, you know? But yeah, so that's something that was a little odd, but it does seem like they had some sort of intimate relationships with each other. Anyways, continue on. On June 27th, 2024, Celeste, quote unquote, because we're not 100% sure if this is her, was spotted at an event of David's. Now, this girl is wearing pink pants and Hello Kitty Crocs. Now, the Hello Kitty Crocs comes up again because she is found with Hello Kitty Crocs when she was found deceased. There's a video, and it does kind of look like her. Mm-hmm. There's a video that shows this. This is just like they screenshotted the video. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Hello Kitty is very important because she likes Hello Kitty. That was her thing. She loved Hello Kitty. And in most of David's pictures, things, whatever, was Hello Kitty related. So it seemed like, there's another confirmation that they were together, But yeah. So July 11th, 2024, this post was basically posted by a deleted user. And it was of her finger with a ring on it, and it says David. So it looks like he could have proposed to her. Another thing that she had, well, not in this picture specifically, but she did have a tattoo that said shh, and he had the same tattoo on their fingers. So it was like, okay, they have matching tattoos, So that's another thing that I did want to break up. But that same profile that was this called the deleted user was people were thinking that, or people were coming out and stating that was Celeste, the people that were actually in the chat at that time, that was Celeste, okay? But we cannot confirm because now it's deleted user. But anyways, the next pictures that we find that was posted of Celeste quote unquote, and David was from an account called Yay Woohoo. Okay, that's what the user was. And this seemed like it was Celeste. These were the posts that account won't post. It was basically all of David. This was another post that was posted of that account. Now this hair matches this colored hair. Yeah. She has the same brown. She dyed her hair.
Yeah.
So you're thinking that that's her. Mm-hmm. Right.
I think there's a lot of evidence. Yeah.
And then, like I was telling you about that time that, what's it called? That people were saying that around his circle that they were stating that they had met Celeste before and they thought that she was 18, 19 years old. Mm-hmm. Well, this guy ended up coming out with a post. Now, this is very long. I'm only going to read the first paragraph. But I kind of do want to read the whole thing. Maybe we could take like little breaks here and there because it has a lot of important stuff that kind of shows or what's going on, with the whole situation. And that it was two Celestes that were involved. So I have a friend who was friends with David. And I was around David because of him. Heads up, this is a long read, okay? My friend and I found out about the car on September 8th, and my friend contacted David after he just responded with, I can't say anything about that because I don't know what's going on. My car was stolen, and I'm talking to the police. That was the last thing David said. As things started to come out online, an ID of the victim, we realized that the body that was found was his girlfriend Celeste, the quote-unquote 19-year-old we met a few times at his after shows, kickbacks, and parties. One thing I can talk about that I am 100% sure is there's two Celestes because I've met them both and spoken to them both. One thing about that, looking back, that I find weird is that when they were both in the same room, the older one calls herself Cece. If one was there and the other one wasn't, she would call herself Celeste. Now, I wasn't too close to David, but my friend was. He was always invited to events or kickbacks at his place or his shows at the hotels, and he would bring me with him. He was always surrounded by other streamers and TikTokers, Mark's Fat A, and this other guy, Ben. Now, when he would stream with other people at his place, he would pull Celeste, the minor, to the side and tell her he was going to stream and she can watch him in the other room. So the girl would go hide out. I specifically remember this because this happened during a tattoo party he threw, and there was a female artist who came with the IE Sandbar, whatever. I believe that she actually refused to tattoo a minor, which is Celeste.
She refused to.
Yes,
Yeah.
The tattoo artist refused to tattoo a minor because she needed an actual copy of her consent forms. So they knew she was a minor. They knew that she was 19. So that's odd, but whatever. Continue. And the minor Celeste was asking for a butterfly behind her neck, like Cece. And I remember that artist kept saying no, and David started to get annoyed and told the artist that she lost out on the clientele he was going to bring her. Celeste already had tattoos, and she shouldn't worry about it because she is 19. She told David, dude, I'm not gonna lie, she looks 13. I need the ID. I respect your NDA. Please respect my policy. And he just said, okay, and pulled Celeste to the side and told her he was going to call his other artist later and he was going to stream and she should go to the room. Also, I'm hearing that the older Celeste is claiming she never knew or met Celeste, and that's a damn lie because this is Celeste in the back and that's her looking annoyed and miserable as usual. And I'll show you the picture. When I spoke to her, she always seemed bothered when David's girlfriend was around and she wasn't getting his attention. I don't know, it always seems like a love triangle, so I thought. But let's hope Celeste gets justice and the older Celeste needs to be questioned because it's crazy odd that she was seen wearing a dead girl's clothes. Oh. She was seen wearing her sweater. Yeah. She always gave me bad vibes. Okay, so this is Celeste, like we said, the Celeste, the 15-year-old or the 14-year-old was found deceased. This is Celeste, the 23-year-old. So this is Celeste Herrera. I cannot say the last name, but yes. So she was 23. She's wearing the same jacket.
She was missing too?
No, she was not missing. But this was June 8th, 2025, I'm sorry. This was this year, okay? And people are speculating that she was found, she was possibly killed around August time, okay? So this was a couple of months before.
Super recent.
Yes. This was also her. This is Celeste, the 23-year-old. That's Celeste. That's David. And this is the picture that was talked about in that paragraph. That's Celeste, the 23-year-old. And that's supposedly Celeste, the 13-year-old or the 14. So there was two Celeste. And it seems odd because it's like, I'm going to bring around two Celeste. Like, it's just weird. I don't know. I don't know the situation. I don't know I mean, maybe it was just a coincidence to have those around, but you know, what the guy stated was kind of odd because of what he stated about the girl being possibly jealous of the other Celeste, of the minor Celeste, you know?
Oh.
So, yeah. So, I don't know the situation, right? I don't know what happened with that, but it seems like a love triangle, right? But who knows?
Yeah, what if the other girl killed Celeste because she was jealous of her?
I don't know. That would be crazy. That would be a
the other
plot
girl,
twist, but
the other girl was the one that stole David's car to go dispose of Celeste.
I don't know. I don't know if she's a
David
suspect,
has
though.
money, why did his car get repoed?
Supposedly it was stolen.
Oh.
And then it was just left, just like that.
Oh, then it didn't get repoed. It just got towed then.
It got towed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we're going to move on to 2025, this year, right? David started his tour, and throughout the time that his car, the Tesla, was left, supposedly, quote unquote, stolen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, his Tesla was first spotted by a neighbor on August 26th, parked in the Hollywood Hills street, which also in front of his house that he was staying in. Mm-hmm. So he lived in Hollywood Hills Street, mm-hmm. right? And that's where the neighbors spotted his car. And this was on August 26th. First of all, you said your car was stolen, but your neighbor spotted your car in your driveway or like in front of your house. Weird, but whatever. So August 27th, a parking enforcement officer inspected the vehicle and marked the tires. Okay? On September 3rd, this is going to be a timeline.
When? Can you say the date again?
Sorry. August 27th.
27th, okay.
Right? September 3rd, mm-hmm. officer issued citation violating 72-hour parking ordinance. So he violated the 72-hour parking mark, right? Mm-hmm. So now he has a citation, or now they wrote a citation on the car, mm-hmm. right? On September 5th, the Tesla was towed and impounded, okay? September 8th, the tow yard worker noticed a foul odor from the car and found a body in the car.
While he was in tour?
This is all happening while he was in tour.
So was the other sissy?
No. So the thing is that now we know that her body was deceased for a very long time, and they're stating that she could have possibly been deceased for about a month. So at that time, if it was about a month, he wasn't on tour yet, right? And so it seemed like maybe something was going on there. So on September 18th, LAPD confirmed that it was Celeste Rivas Hernandez, the 14-year-old that went missing in 2024. When it was confirmed that that it was her, that's when, because, he continued on. When they found the body in his Tesla, he continued on with his tour. Mm-hmm. When the day that they found out or they confirmed that it was Celeste, he canceled his tour. So that was weird. So he canceled his tour. It seemed like it was serious. All his brand deals, he started losing everybody. So everybody stopped working with him. He made a song with Kali Uchis, and Kali Uchis is now saying, it's stated that she is trying to get the song removed, that she doesn't want to have a song with him. And so basically, it seems like something is going on. It's bad. It's really bad. His career is starting to die down. Yeah. And he canceled his tour. And now investigators ended up going to his house. And they ended up taking out a bag full of evidence. Now, we don't know what the evidence is at this moment, or what they found. But they got a bag full of stuff. So that's weird. And another thing, he ended up breaking his lease. So the house that he was living in, it was under his manager, and he was just living there. David was living there with his manager. They ended up breaking the lease. As soon as all of this started going down and he canceled his store, they broke the lease and they moved out. So that was weird. And he also has an attorney working for him and then helping him out.
Well, I mean, that's normal. It's not weird because it's his car, that girl in his car.
But why do you have to break your lease and move out? That, to me, that's weird. But nothing yet is confirmed, right? And David is still innocent until proven guilty, obviously. His mom, but the thing is that the mom ended up confirming that she had a boyfriend named David, and she had a tattoo that said shh, and David had the same tattoo. And it's just kind of confirms a little bit, that, because, there could be a lot of Davids, but like, what are the odds that it's David and then he has the same tattoo? And, it's kind of weird. And then also confirms that the Tesla would pick her up, So the day that she ran away, that last time that they saw her, she told her family that she was gonna go see a movie with her boyfriend, with David, and she never came back. And then now, this year, 2025, she's found deceased.
Don't run away from home.
Don't talk to strangers. I don't know. It's just a lot that was wrong in there. But at that moment, it's like you can't blame her because she's a 13-year-old, 14-year-old, or 11 years old. That's thinking, oh my God, a famous
I'm dating a famous
artist,
guy.
is wanting to talk to me. Like, it's
Like
that type of
Elvis vibes.
Yes, so it's like that type of vibe. Like, it's like, at that age, you think it's really cool, like, that an artist wants to be with you, and an artist wants to talk to you, or somebody famous wants to talk to you, And yeah, it's just, we can't really blame her for any of it. The only person that we can blame, well, one, if they were dating, David's in fault in all of this. And then the fact that,
Allegedly.
now, yeah, obviously if they were dating, but because it does seem like they had some sort of connection. There's a lot of evidence that there's some sort of connection with each other. But if he was dating her, then he has some fault, because at the end of the day, you're provoking an 11-year, or you're wanting to talk to an 11-year-old. Well, now, up until she was 14, but it's like, you're 16, 20 years old. What are you doing? And there was also times where he would post like things like, girls my age are, well, he uses one word that I don't like to use, but basically it starts with an R, and it ends with tard. So, but yeah. So that kind of shows like his thought process on dating people his age.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, dude, you need to realize that you don't need to be talking to people that are way under age.
Then what's crazy? This is probably gonna go on for a really long time. We're not gonna know anything.
Probably not. But who knows? Maybe hopefully we'll find out, because at the end of the day, there needs to be justice for Celeste, because she was a minor that was being, we don't know, maybe she was being, what's it called? What's the word? Like being taken out of her will. Like maybe she was being forced to not go back home, because there is, like, in the picture that you saw of the Celeste, the minor, and the Celeste, the older one, the 23-year-old, it does state that, well, allegedly, that she was wanting to go back home. That supposedly, allegedly, David was holding her back and was keeping her and didn't allow her to go back. And then it kind of would make sense because of that other song that kind of resembles or shows the POV, quote unquote POV of Celeste, of her being scared and that she doesn't want, or she doesn't know if she wants this, or, you know. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know what the situation is, but there's a lot to unfold. It got very, when I was researching, it got very, very deep, and I just didn't know where to start, where to end. It was just a lot of information, and having to follow along with everything that's being released right now. But people online are detectives. I think they're better than freaking detectives out here in the police department, because they be going in. They look at everything. They look at Twitter, TikTok, Discord, freaking everywhere.
Reddit.
Instagram. Well, Reddit is where they post it. But yeah, it's just crazy.
Dang.
But yeah, that's the story of Celeste. And I hope you guys enjoyed this story. I know it was a little deep and dark and very sad. But like I said, we just want justice for Celeste and know what happened to her.
If you guys like this video, like and comment down below what you guys think happened to Celeste. If there's anything that you guys have heard that we didn't put in this video, we truly want to know. And make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification.
And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.
Deuces.
Bye.